Mike, Blue Hair here for Film the Police Portland. Something I want to talk about. There's just been this really controversial statement made by Houston Police Officers Union President Joe Gamaldi. Before I get into this rather creepy statement this guy made, I have to say that I'm one of the activists that's devoted pretty much all my life energy, all my spare time goes towards police accountability. And the guy actually says that police will now be surveilling activists, people that produce media that shows police corruption, that exposes police violence, as investigating us. So one thing I wanted to say was the primary thing is this is patently illegal. It's illegal to open investigations against people unless they're suspected of committing a crime. So I just don't even know how this is not being called out by corporate media. They're just, you know, throwing that out there into the ring, into the internet, so everybody can have arguments about it. But it's patently illegal to investigate people that are not being suspected of committing a crime. So, you know, all these police unions and people that are just cheering about how great this is, you might want to check yourself, because basically you're just cheerleading rampant police crime against the people.
Now I want to speak on behalf of the 5,200 brave men and women of the Houston Police Department and the other 800,000 police officers that are working these streets every single day, putting their lives on the line. We are sick and tired of having targets on our back. We are sick and tired of having dirtbags trying to take our lives when all we're trying to do is protect this community and protect our families. Enough is enough. And if you're the ones that are out there spreading the rhetoric that police officers are the enemy, well, just know we've all got your number now. We're going to be keeping track of all of y'all, and we're going to make sure that we hold you accountable every time you stir the pot on our police officers. We've had enough, folks. We're out there doing our jobs every day, putting our lives on the line for our families. Enough is enough.
Absolutely. Enough is enough. You know, and he's talking about how he has our numbers. Well, I have some numbers for you. Just Google the Bureau of Labor Statistics and look at the top 10 most dangerous jobs in America, and police will not appear on that list. It's never been statistically safer to work in law enforcement in the United States. This is an irrefutable fact. Okay, here's some other irrefutable facts. If police want people like myself to stop exposing the fact that they're a bunch of institutionally racist a-holes, maybe they should stop disproportionately arresting, harassing, searching, stopping, caging, and murdering black people. Stop killing black people at such a higher disproportionate rate than everyone else, and we won't call you racist. It's pretty simple. Okay, here in Portland where I live, last year, half of the arrests were all homeless people. So 2% of our population represented slightly less than half of the arrest. Okay, that's targeted policing. Okay, that's nothing more than an apartheid against the poor. Okay, there's some serious systemic problems with the way police are doing their jobs in America. And as far as the rhetoric of there's some kind of war on cops, that's absolutely ridiculous. I will clearly demonstrate in the info section below this video where you can see that climbing a stepladder is more dangerous than working in law enforcement in America. Also, you can look at statistics, and the majority of the police that die at work are auto accidents and heart attacks. The whole idea and mentality behind a war on cops is absolutely ridiculous, and it can't be demonstrated with numbers. How about the government be honest with the people and provide some statistical analysis so we can put this whole war on cops thing to bed? It'd be very simple. See, the FBI doesn't bother to keep accurate records of police shootings in America, meaning every time that they shoot somebody, whether it's a justified shoot or a not justified shoot, they do not keep that data. It's a voluntary program where the police can actually go in there and, you know, volunteer the data. No, it needs to be compulsory. You know, if police are going to be imbued, empowered with the ability to make life and death decisions, those decisions should be scrutinized in a substantive way. But this data is not collected. And as far as this little shrimp is concerned, I mean, I have to critique this guy. It looks like a man baby having a little fit. Okay, dude looks like a cross between Jerry Lewis and Joseph Goebbels, Hitler's minister of propaganda. And Literally, he's talking about rampant, unlawful spying on American citizens, and people are just waving their little Blue Lives Matter flag. And let's talk about that Blue Lives Matter flag. That Blue Lives Matter movement is nothing more than an expression of institutional racism. The reason why it's called Blue Lives Matter is because it's a response, it's a social backlash to the massive popularity of the Black Lives Matter movement. You know, you can talk about, oh, the origins of it, now it's about officers' safety and supporting officers and their family. Bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. So this man baby needs to check himself, and maybe America needs to like have a look at their own brainwashing. And think about the fact that you just saw a man talk about surveilling hundreds of thousands of people because of anti-police state sentiment they might have in the media they produce. You know, that's patently illegal. It's like stuff that should have be going on in history. You know, like Brezhnev's Russia or Stalinist Russia, or I don't know. You know, insert totalitarian state here, but we're there, people. People need to wake up and start resisting some of this tyranny. Now's the time in the video when I inform people that I indeed just started myself a Patreon page. So hey, if you like what I do, you want to see more of it, you want to see me expand and even do more stuff, pick your donation amount and get her done.